What are we doing here?
That's a good question. I'm going to leave that to you because you actually set up a thing and you had an idea, and so I'm just going to listen.
The plan was actually to go to the park and fly, wasn't it?
Yeah, the park was very full though today.
So it was unflyable, so we had to come down to the club for a quick session. And what we've got set up is 5 gates.
5 gates. I didn't set up these gates. This is Dad's master plan.
Master plan? So it's just a quick training drill exercise thing. It's kind of a track, but it could also be a drill. If you want to do it, treat it as a drill.
Yeah, you could sort of break up the track into different sections, right? If you wanted to practice something specific.
Basically, yeah. So we'll get Thomas on the track. He can try it out and see what he thinks initially. I've told him how I think it should be flown, but there's a number of various ways in which you could fly it. So we'll see how we go with that.
Let's do it.
And he's going to be flying his main fleet or not?
I'm flying the main fleet because for anyone that watched our Instagram, this is the day after our Instagram live stream that we did where I broke my practice quad.
Is this the practice quad?
That's the practice quad. It's still broken. I'm fixing it today when I get home.
And this is a quad that you got going for me, wasn't it?
Yes, which I actually broke also.
That's not going either, is it?
For days, yeah. I just put the wrong ASC firmware on there.
Okay. Whoops. Okay, we'll get that going. We've got no computer, so we can't actually fix that, which kind of sucks, but we'll work our way through it.
So I'm going to actually cycle all these quads. I tend to try to keep my main fleet all cycled very evenly. I try not to favour one quad over the others. So we'll start with red.
Look, I do the same too with my my whole fleet.
Your whole one?
My whole fleet. Actually, I've got 2 really, haven't I?
You technically got 2. We've got, we started this recently because Eastside's hosting a spec league now, or they're trying to. And so we did sort of our own little one where we're using the T-Motor F40 Pro 2 1600 kVs on 4-cell. That's been really fun. I've been really enjoying that. It's been really good. Good?
Yep, and we're going to go for it now, aren't we?
Yep, let's do
First pack on the track. This will be interesting.
No timing today. I went a bit high for your video.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Oh, I feel very sleepy. Okay. Straight through this one. That hairpin is very hard because you build up speed very quick. But I'm still sort of getting used to the flying, so I'm just going to go slow and work my way through it. It's feeling a lot better already. Oh, I overshot that one. What are your expectations from this track, by the way?
I'm just interested. I'm not actually watching. I'm actually focusing on the filming, so I'm going to kind of look back and try and watch you fly.
Yeah. But like, what's your goal? I mean, besides better flying, obviously better flying.
Okay, my goal, this was kind of a really quick one. Just a quick, simple track that you could set up, get in, get out, get something out of it. You've got a tight corner that you've got to go into, then that back corner, and there's a couple of ways of doing that. I was thinking you were going to do this one as a power loop now.
Oh, really? I should try it.
Try it as a power loop, see what it looks like. That's the way I was going to tackle it. So you'd come in here, and then you'd sort of flip back like that. That's the way I was thinking about doing it. But
nice.
Obviously you can do it any way you like, really. We would have set up 6 gates, but one of our gates is broken, isn't it?
Yeah, I need a fixing. Oh, I blew that wide.
And you're flying it better than I would at the moment.
Yeah, you got it. Oh gosh, I hit the ground. Okay. So, I think this is a downhill here. I'm sort of letting the throttle drop too much, and then it's an uphill. That was better. Let's try again. I'm really favouring the slalom-y way instead of the power loop way.
That's all right. I don't think there's any right or wrong way. It's really going to be just essentially a training exercise more than anything else.
Oh, I almost hit the ground again. I'm playing with it though. That's good because you actually have a lot of playroom.
So it's going to be interesting to see what the last few packs look like.
Yeah.
So what do you think of this track as a quick put together track with hardly anything? It's a very symmetrical track too, by the way.
It has all the bits. Is it symmetrical?
As in symmetrical, sorry, not symmetrical, as in everything's laid out in a grid pattern.
Right.
So it'd be very easy to emulate.
Right. I think there's more right turns than left turns.
This is true.
But it is a small track, it's 5 gates. So I mean, you can't really ask much for 5 gates.
Well, if I got rid of that double gate, I could have probably done a bit more with it, but with the lack of gates, it was going to be really difficult to do too much with it.
You know what is actually a nice thing about this?
What?
There's no reason why you couldn't have multiple people on this track at once. Like if you're flying out with your friends,
Yeah.
There's no actual collision zones.
Okay.
So if, say, Ken were to come here today, we could fly with him.
Okay, now your opinion. What do you think we need to change with it? What do you think is wrong with it, or what do you think is good and bad about this track?
The track is flying. The problem right now is the pilot. So I think the goal is going to be for me. I need to fix... Okay, I'm going to start with not the first hairpin corner once you've left that going into the next gate. I want to fix that first. Once I've done that, then I think I'm going to focus on the hairpin itself, the first hairpin. I think that's the goal I'm going to use for today. I think if I get those two bits a little bit more refined, I'll be happy with that. I'm not sure if I'll get time to really focus on the back gate. It's just more, that's my bigger problem area at the start. So let's fix it up, I guess.
Okay, let's get a few more packs in and then we'll join you guys back in a minute. Okay, so that was the first pack you probably saw him fly, and that's 6 packs here. So this is pack number 7, correct?
Pack number 7.
So we'll see how that goes.
Let's do it. I'm feeling a bit tired today.
Yeah, it's one of those days. I think it's been hot the last few days, so it's been a bit tough.
Yeah. So I didn't have a very good dinner last night. What do you call it?
Oh,
Should have eaten a bit better.
yeah, that food wasn't great, was it?
No, it wasn't optimal. It was a bit of a...
We got takeout, and it didn't turn out too good. We won't mention who because we don't want to.
Yeah, I think it was just unlucky. Yesterday was one of those days where everything was going wrong.
Oh, it was one of those disastrous days, wasn't it?
The amount of cars that almost collected us on the road where they just like turn into your lane while you're there, or decide that they're on one side, like a 4-lane road, they're on like the left side and their side actually they want to go right, and so they just like, not even indicate, just steer in, and it's like...
It was definitely adventurous, that's for sure.
Yeah, and then even like, I was getting ready to go out, got my pants ready, and they fell apart. It's like, what is this day? Anyway, today, things haven't fallen apart, so I'm very happy. Let's fly there.
Okay.
Because flying is more fun than dwelling on...
Okay, I have this framed up in such a way that we can actually have you in the frame and the FPV footage, so we should be good.
Yeah.
So this is pack number 7. Thomas obviously isn't talking much because he's focusing.
I really
On
don't
a
want to
job at
crash these.
hand.
This is my main fleet, so I really don't want to damage these. I pretty much have settled on doing the slalom method for today. I'm just more comfortable with it, and so it's more fun for me. No other reason other than I feel like having a bit more fun today.
Having fun while you're flying, who would have thought, eh?
There's sort of a threshold, I think, between overtraining and sort of focusing too much on, oh, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at that, than actually...
It's something easy to
Flying for
lose
fun.
sight of, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, especially in the competition of racing. The other thing I think a lot of people get caught up in, even me a lot, because, you know, at the end of the day, as much as I fly for myself, I am a competitive human. I like being faster than people if I can. You have to remember that, you know, you're flying for fun. So enjoy the journey of flying, and, you know, being a little ball of electronics flying through the sky. I can go up here if I want and look around. Oh, look how pretty. And now I'm going to go back on the track. You know? Quads are amazing, and yeah,
Enjoy them.
enjoy them, have fun.
So thoughts on the track so far?
It's highlighting all of my errors. It's actually kind of painful with how many things I'm doing wrong, but
It's
At
funny
this
how
pace, it's fun.
Simple sometimes isn't that simple, is it?
yeah, not at all. Especially because quads just keep getting faster. Even though I'm still running the JS one, which I've been running for like coming up on 2 years now, just in electronic changes alone, we've dropped about 30 grams off of the quad, which is massive at this scale. So between that, the newer batteries and everything, it's just, yeah. Quads have changed, quads have gotten faster, skill level's gotten faster too, but quads are getting quicker more than people are getting quicker.
There we go.
It is a very crispy quad though. Oh, the precision. It is incredible the technology we have nowadays. I think it's something I say a lot. But it does still blow my mind because this stuff literally didn't exist a few years ago.
Very true. So, final wrap up on the track. Something designed to be really quick, to get up really quickly, do a few packs, and get them out of the way and get back on with life, whether it be school, work, or whatever it may be, or in our case, get home in time for lunch.
Yeah, so thoughts? One good thing I love about this track is you could fly with other people. As long as you be mindful of the hairpin corner that there is a possible overlap if when you're coming out, you sort of overlap back onto the straight, you could actually fly multiple people. Yeah, we could fly at the same time. If, say, Ken were to come down today, or Dan or something, we could actually fly with each other on the track and enjoy it together. Other things I like is that it does highlight all of your errors. Things I don't like, it highlights all of your errors.
Yeah, it's one of those, I don't think you could do this track for very long.
No, it's a very...
It'd be painful mentally, wouldn't it?
It is painful mentally. When I sort of went to that slower pace while I was talking, I actually enjoyed the track more because I wasn't focusing so much on trying to fix things up. I was just purely focusing on the thrill of the flight. When you're going at sort of a higher pace, really trying to fix your errors, because you're not using much throttle here, especially with something like the JS1. There's so much left in that, where you sort of... It really highlights the gap between what the machine's capable of and where you are as a person, which can be... It's fun. It's the thing that makes flying good, but it's also too much of that can get a bit stressful. So you got to balance it.
I think maybe for the next track that we do, we might do one of those fun tracks, the ones that are really enjoyable, the ones that are super flowy.
I think it'll depend. I think this is good. I think also the fact that I'm talking while I'm flying means that I'm not fully focusing on the flight itself.
Yeah.
A few of those in-between practice runs were actually a lot faster than what I was doing there, just because I wasn't focusing on talking to a camera and sort of speaking my thoughts. I was just
actually
like,
a lot faster, throttle
yeah,
level
got to
a lot
fix this
higher.
up, fix that up, make this bit good. And when you're doing that, when you're purely focused on the flying, it is a different experience. So, but either way, I mean, 5 gates, you can check this out, man. You can go for a fun walk. You can go
I'll have a
full send.
screenshot of the actual track anyway, so people, if they want to recreate this one, it's really simple. There's not much to it anyway. We'll do another one of these, possibly. If
We'll do
people
more
think this is
videos, I
worthwhile.
think. I'm enjoying making videos.
There you go.
It's fun.
Anyway, catch you later, guys.
See ya.